What is up, my angels? Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode in this crazy YouTube world. I'm your host, the Angel Joy, and as you can see, it is love, it is beauty all around this mofo. No matter how much the devil try and be busy. What's up, all my beautiful angels? Give me a second. We gonna get this show on the mother freaking road. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, okay. What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the building. I got the beautiful J. Marie. Hey, Angel Joy, and everyone in the chat. What is up, my sis? Hey, Anna Berry. Girl, every time I see your avatar, I want to eat on some strawberries. What's up, girl? Welcome to the building. How you doing? Hey, reviews and more. Smash the like button on your way in. You know what it is. That's the only rule. Y'all know what it is. We don't be bullying, we don't be harassing, none of that. We just hit the likes and hey, we do what it do. Shout out to you, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What up, my big bad wolf? Good to see you in the building. Hey, Robin, shake them bushes early, girl. I got something to tell you. But it ain't for YouTube. As a matter of fact, I am going to be addressing a couple of things before we get started with the show. What's up, good niece? It's so good to see you. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Melissa. What up? Reese Cup is in the building. Hey, everybody. Salute to you all. Hey, Asia. Welcome as you come in. Please know that I'm thankful you guys are here and we need to get this show on the road. So salute and hello to everyone. Hey, V. I love when I see new faces. Hey, Life of Kyra. Nikki, what up, Angel Joy? Hey, boo. She said, hey, but you know I'm more hood with it. So I said, what up? What up, my love? Okay, so guys, I need to make a little disclaimer, okay? Before we get this show on the road with the task at hand, which is hopping on one of these fake reality shows. All right. Now, y'all know I get a little wicked. Y'all know how I'm coming. You know, I'm passionate about how I feel. And y'all, I don't be playing with these demons. I don't, okay? I don't. I ain't got time to play with them. But y'all, I've been giving them too much energy. I have. And I can't do it anymore. I really can't. Like, it comes a point where I have to look at it for what it is. If I have, say, 20 or so people that's dedicating their lives to try and take people away from my channel, you know, if I've got 20 or so people that's doing anything in their power not to represent me as the person I show y'all every day, then oh well, screw them. They're not worth my time and they're not worth your time. So I want to issue out an apology, not to them, of course, but to you guys that, you know, have been standing by my side here. Let me take this beautiful bouquet of roses. Since I ain't got nobody giving me flowers like Mr. Karaya giving love by Eric, I put my own little roses up, okay? But let me take those down so y'all can see me. Well, at least see my little avatar talking, okay? But y'all, the truth is, you know, I just feel like I need to apologize to you guys because you guys come here for a good show. You listen to me, y'all inspire me. You keep tabs on what I've got going on. You know, y'all message me to make sure I'm doing okay. You all keep me posted of what's going on in the streets that I need to know about. And I'm so thankful for that. Okay. So thank you so much. Aw, giggle cookies, thank you. Virtual hug and it's nothing but love, and that's what needs to be celebrated. That's what needs to give, you know, the most attention around here. That's where I'm gonna put my energy. Like, to those people that don't do nothing but sit in the bushes, as bitter and miserable as they are, girl, drink some water, apple cider vinegar, lemon, okay, and let's see if we can get them guts down. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. How about this? How about you go to a beauty shop and maybe purchase a little wig so you can get your nappy ass off of those freaking scarves that you wear 24 hours a day? Okay, let's do that. Okay, and that ain't That ain't a little bit of shade. That's actually a lot of shade, okay? And I ain't even joking. I mean that. Because you all are so freaking bitter and miserable and running around here, you've taken away from what I could be giving to people that are worth it. I got Miss Linda Powell in the building, somebody I know is worth it, okay? Let's be clear. Okay, all right, Mimi. Hey, Maureen, I see you. Welcome to the building, my love. Like, this is the time, you know? So I feel sorry for those people. So for that, excuse me for one second. My bad, y'all. My bad. Excuse me. But as I was saying, you know, I'm gonna just ask, that you all let's send them people off with a little goodbye, and let's never, ever, ever worry about them again, cause we already know they're gonna tell lies. We already know they bitter. We already know they hate me because I took their mod sticks and told them sorry, Nara, see ya, and ain't look back. Okay, let's be clear. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Enemy is an enemy for a reason, and I give it that. But how they feel about me, that's on them. I really don't care. I really don't care. I can't expect everybody to like me. I can't expect it because I don't like everybody. But I'm not a fake person, y'all. I'm not. And it's so many of y'all that I think about every day, every night. You know how you guys are doing. Like for instance, Miss Powell, who of course is being freaking flooded. Miss Powell probably swimming right now if she opened her front door. These are the people that I care about and that care about me, and that's it. So let's just send a farewell to them and be done, right? Let's do that. See, that's why this video ain't even monetized, because I wanted to give them a send off. Okay, okay, okay. Y'all with me? Y'all with me on that? Can I say goodbye to them? Can I? Can I laugh at them if they try and do more junk behind mess? Because y'all, it doesn't stop. I'm so tired of people calling me in the morning talking about, Wicked. Let me ask you a question. Did you tell such and such that you don't like me? What? Girl, if I ain't talked to them in a month, how do they keep coming up with lies? Girl, don't bother me with that. Okay? Help me make some backgrounds, okay? Teach me how to edit, okay? Do that. Do that. Come in here and hit the like, okay? Do that. But as far as that other mess, I don't care. Hey, good morning. Hey, Ain't Wicked, I just wanted to know, did you say you were gonna call Child Protective Services on me? What? Child Protective Services? Girl, if you don't shut up. No, I have never. And I mean, y'all, I've never called on anybody. That's the truth. But I certainly wouldn't call. My bad, y'all. I got some my babies over here. Okay, my family with the family. Okay, so my bad. I might have to pause a little bit because who they rowdy as hell, y'all. Take some rowdy little angels, but they angels. Okay, but y'all, I'm tired of it. I've never called Child Protective Services and I never would. If I did, it would have to be a serious situation and it wouldn't be anybody on YouTube who I don't know personally. Like, I don't know these people. I've never met them in person. The people that I met in person, well, let's just say they are about 2 cents, okay? And they got my life too, okay? Let's be clear. Girl, you hear him? Y'all, hold on. This one attack. Hold on, y'all. Good Lord. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I ain't gonna front y'all. I want 20 grandkids, y'all, and I'm gonna have them all in my house. I sure am. I sure am. But for now, I got my great nephews and they friends. So that is more than enough. But baby, I ought to put them on them demons because they are no joke. Okay. Yeah, y'all, please hit the like and let's have some fun. So, okay, check this out, right? Now, I'm trying to be a better content creator, trying to learn how to be a YouTuber and stuff, right? But I still have a couple of bones to pick with people. And one of those bones is, of course, the chick that's on the thumbnail. Now, you guys either know her as All About Fifi TV or you know her as this YouTube reality page. It's one and the same person, okay? It's not whether we think it's her, now we know it's her, okay? Let's be clear. And this person is getting a lot of views off of BS, pure BS. Nothing they're saying is accurate. Now, I might show the clip of when Lance, one of Erica's friends, was nice enough to come up on my panel the last time that a mother mucker mentioned his name. But that young man came up on this panel and disputed those stupid rumors because they are just that. Okay. This man was very creditable, very intelligent. He has nothing to lie about and he has nothing to prove. And most importantly, he let it be known he's never slept with Erica at all. At all. And it pisses me off because when you do a YouTube channel, right? What those of you might not know that don't have channels is you get to tell them what you plan on doing. So when you say something like just entertainment value, what you're saying is you might be a clown, you might be funny, you might be this, you might be doing that, or you could be just beefing, going back and forth, back and forth. And that is what a lot of these people have been doing for years on YouTube for pennies. Mind you, they do it for pennies. And the reason why they do it is because they're miserable. These are miserable souls who don't have anybody at all in their real life that gives them the time of day. Okay. They don't know who their children's fathers are. They don't have a good relationship with children that they've lost, mind you. They don't love themselves. They hate the way they look. They hate the way they sound. And they just want to attack people that they can't be like. Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, this T page that comes up with this so-called reality is just saying things from YouTube. And my thing is, I would like for you guys to question that and just simply say, well, hold on. You started off saying you're a cousin. Why is it everything you show is from YouTube? Why is it you don't have anything to say that comes from Love by Erica's family? Why is it? You already seen Mr. Cryer's latest videos, and he was definitely comfortable in his home, definitely hadn't pawned a TV or anything else, definitely isn't evicted at all. But what these people do is they project. You see, it's truth in a lie. You ever heard that? It's truth in a lie. You don't believe me? Huh. I'm serious. Now, I didn't get my degree in psychology, but it was my first major, and that is something I must agree with. When people are looking for something that they know is untruthful, they will look for what's believable. So a lot of times they do what's called projection. So when they come up with these stories, these are really things that are lies, but it's got a little bit of truth in it for them. Did Love by Erica know a guy named Lance? Yes, she did. Called him a friend. Yes, she did. And she alleged called him when Mr. Cryer years ago left her at the resort. We know the story. We've been watching. But what you guys need to understand is she's not a whore. She knows who she gave children to. And if that baby would have been Lance's, then guess what? Lance would be known as her child's father, not Mr. Cryer, who we already know had a DNA test. That we know. That we know for sure. Because, of course, they weren't on the best of terms when they had it done. And I'm sorry, it ain't no way in hell Mr. Cryer would be sitting around that beautiful behind the boy claiming him and he belonged to somebody else. You know how I know? Mr. Cryer didn't have to tell me. I've been watching. That's why he had such a hard time giving baby White his last name out of respect for a mother mucker, for a piece of junk that didn't even deserve it. That's what he did. It hurt him. He can't understand. Mr. Cryer can't even comprehend what would make a man have a beautiful chance to be a father, another like great dad to a child, and sit up there and treat the mother like he's done. It doesn't make sense to him. It doesn't, because what he knows to be true is every time he and Erica have fell out or go through something, he has to be a bigger person and think about the long run and see where he went wrong. And then what do you know? They're good. And then that upsets people. It pisses people off. It does. And I get that. I get it. I get it. Now, is Mr. Cry gonna be the one for Erica forever and ever and ever? I don't know. I just know he a man. And I just know what comes with being a man. I just know. Okay? Let's be clear. When you are in love with, oh, my bad. When you are with a man, you gonna go through some stuff. Let's be clear. And I'm quite sure the fellas that's in the building, I know they few and far in between. I'm sure they would testify that, well, when you go through something with a woman, hey, it ain't gonna be all roses. It's not. And that's the truth. A relationship is a relationship, okay? That's why we know that Toya and Mucka are so freaking fake. That's why we know they are, because all they ever do is talk about how perfect everything is. Baby, ooh, baby, me and baby use this lotion. Me and baby millionaires. Me and baby, we gonna cook some more flanking steak looking like taco meat. Girl, I wish I would. Me and baby. But yet there's a little baby that doesn't know his father. It's a little baby that's growing up every day in this world, getting stronger and stronger. Y'all saw how long little white legs is long, okay? That boy gonna be tall, okay? Let's be clear. His little legs, when Erica did that prank with Mr. Cry, his little legs was about long as her arms. Let's be clear. So time is ticking. And every day that goes by, that young man is not knowing the biological father. But it's okay. It is more than okay. Because of the great stand-in person that he has. Isn't it a beautiful thing? Like, look, boy, I love your name. Latoya, go on and look for your son, father, period. Leave our Queen Erica and King Cryer alone. Seriously, stop bringing up these monsters. Y'all ever seen that movie Space Jam? Don't y'all feel like this is the movie we caught up in, or is it just me? But it really feels like we're the good team, okay? Okay, I'm Daphne, okay? I'm Daphne Bunny. You know what I'm talking about? And then they're monsters. They just stupid. All of them are the same in some sense, and they just project and project and project. They do stories and say the stupidest stuff like, I got teeth on you. That ain't her baby daddy. But then who is your baby daddy? Maury has private investigators, and he can't even find out who your child by. You don't even know who the other children were by, for God's sakes. You just didn't have Maury to go on. So why are you running this fake T page, pretending to be somebody else, just trying to target to people that hate Love by Eric and Mr. Cryer? You're not going to get anywhere, sweetie. You're not. What are you making a show? $10? $10 freaking dollars. Is it worth it? Like, let's ask ourselves, is $10 enough? People used to sell their soul in Hollywood, they said, for fame and fortune. And now you going to come on a free app and sell your soul for $10 a show? It's pathetic. It is really pathetic. Then you got daggone these type of stories like, oh yeah, Mr. Cry evicted. Evicted? People like Mr. Cry don't get evicted, fool. Are you crazy? Long before he would do that, don't you think that man would get a loan? Don't you give him credit? that one of the first things he and his son probably did years ago, because they've been had some money going on. Don't you think they made sure that their credit score was good and up to par? Huh? I know people paycheck to paycheck out 50,000 a year, make sure that they keep outstanding credit. So you don't think Mr. Cryer thought about that? Consumer credit counseling is important, people. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then please DM me if you think you have bad credit. Please DM me. Let me put the disclaimer up. I mean, put the banner up so you can get my old Instagram. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. So look, you can message me on here if you believe yourself to have bad credit. And yes, the angel joy will help you. Okay? Because there's no such thing. So do you really think Mr. Cryer wouldn't be able to apply for a loan if he was in financial problems? If he was having them? Of course he would. Of course he would. And that's even without him just going to a friend and asking him to help him out. Hold on, y'all. Here go the tornado. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Sorry, they over here roughhousing a little bit. Almost a little fight brewing. Hey, girl, you know he ain't broke. Look, even the crazy woman calls him money bags. Oh, y'all, hold on. Good Lord. Lord, let me make sure these chaps ain't fighting. Hold on. Jesus. Hey, Lorraine, look. She says they went venue shopping for the wedding and never even looked at a venue, but went to lunch and then back home. They so full of it. Girl, they not even getting married. Let's be real. That is not a real thing. I think everything was just a publicity stunt to try and knock Erica off her A game, and it just didn't work. So it's no way they can come up out of it. If you ask me, just wait on it, and you're gonna see one of the biggest breakups of all time. Mr. Cryer's son Damien is a million. Excuse me, Mr. Cryer's son Damien is a millionaire, and he would never allow his daddy to get evicted. Exactly, Harriet. My kids aren't millionaires, but hey, I'm trying to tell you, they help mama all they can. It's not real, but what it is projection. That's something that she's dealt with. So that little part of truth came out. She knew she was going to tell us a lie, but then she had to put a little truth, something believable. So evictions, not knowing who the child's father, mess between all of that's them. All of them. All of them. Every single last one of them. Like I watched Queen TL a couple of months ago, and I felt kind of bad because I'm like, oh wow, I didn't even know she was pregnant, about to have a baby. So I like gave her a shout out, stuff like that. And I'm thinking like, cause Love by Erica was pregnant, she was pregnant, and it was only fair that we acknowledged her having a baby. And then I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Did she just say Erica stole her money? Hold on, Slim. I'm gonna need you to change your words. I'm gonna need you to explain this in the right way. And then as I looked at her channel deeper, it was clear that she's just bitter. Like she's very, very jealous and bitter and will say anything out of her mouth. Like right now, that fake T page could come up and say, Mr. Cryer been in prison the last 5 years doing shows. That's his prison. That's his prison cell, that house. And she'll do a live right about it. Yeah, I already knew it. And I was watching the video. Mr. Cryer obviously in prison. You can tell by them green cabinets. Girl, calm down. Calm down. Like, let us stop. Now I'm gonna drop the link in case somebody want to come up. Okay, because this is a little community show. We the people, and they are watching. So if you want to jump on up here and we talk, then yes, let's do it. Girl, you know it. She probably got paid $100 too. And that's the funny part because that fee thing, she's so broke, they probably gave her $100 total. That's why she only showed that one. That's probably all there is. Okay, Thomas, show your face. Oh, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Hold on a second. I'm gonna let you up in just a moment. Okay, you want to turn off the camera or you want to keep it on? All righty. Welcome to the show, Mr. Thomas. How you doing?
Good.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Good.
Okay, welcome to the panel.
All right.
Okay, so what would you like to say about all this mess?
Don't know. Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay, well, thank you for coming, Thomas. What the hell? Thomas, you a mess. You scared me. I had to get you up out of here. I don't know what you were planning. You were giving me, boy, look here. Look, I ain't even gonna say what vibe. Okay? Let me be clear. These fools might be the how to hit man from Wicked. I gotta be on my toes. Girl, I don't know Nas World. Okay, and he got the toboggan on. Y'all didn't see him, but he had a toboggan on too. And y'all know it's still hot outside. Oh, hold on now. Let's see this. What's really going on? Good Lord, baby. Whew. I ain't even. A shout out to the building and shout out to Thomas. Thomas, I don't know what you got going on, but you said nothing. I'm like, oh heck no, he ain't, baby. Look here. Look, look. Don't have Big Bad Wolf have to take you down now. We shooting the bushes, but now if she need to turn that attention over here, she will. Okay, what's up, Sharada? Hold on one second. Let me put up the picture. I'm gonna let you on in just a moment. Welcome to the building. Da, da, da. So yeah, so y'all, they just simply project whatever it is going on in their world, and they try and just like bring it to life. And anybody that's willing to listen, they go for it. Hello, Sharada, how you doing?
I'm good, Wicked. How are you? Or Miss
I'm
Angel, I should go with.
well, either one, either one. I'm a little naughty. Well, how you doing,
so I,
Capri? Welcome to the building.
I
Hi.
haven't been keeping up, so I kind of need a fill-in really quick because I just finished work.
Ah, well, as of now, there's still a fake T page going around, spewing out lies, pretty much trying to now discredit the fact that Mr. Cryer is, of course, Dion's child's father. I mean, Dion's father.
Wow.
So that's where we at. It kind of teed me off and it triggered me because the guy that's in question, he actually came on my live, and, y'all, and did an interview and stated that he and Love by Erica have never touched each other physically at all. And we know Mr. Cryer is Dion's father. Come on now.
Right? Like when I watched that video, I did not understand how they would think Crier would pretend to be his father. Like, why would he do that? Like, I watched the video and all the comments is like, "Oh yeah, Crier's lying. They lying about the DNA test. They made it up." Like, why would Crier sit there and try to make it seem like He
A child that
wasn't
he
the
pays child support for. Because
exactly
remember,
like
Toya made Crier go on child support. That wasn't something he was going to do, and that's not something Erica wanted done. Mr. Crier stated it was when he was with Toya that she pushed him, she encouraged him to do it when he wasn't talking to Erica. So, what would make him take care of a child financially if he's on bad
exactly.
terms with the mother? None of that makes
Right.
sense.
It
Because Pryor's
doesn't.
all about his money too, so
You already know. And then that's the funny part how like the reaction chick can sit up there and call him money bags and then another channel talking about oh he's broke, he doesn't have anything. And then they all can come along with this whole Lance idea and it's just stupid. Are y'all feeling like we on an episode of Space Jam or is it just me?
Like I watched the T pages, the fake T pages, and I just like, do they have a brain? Cause nothing they be saying be making sense to
I
me at
agree.
all.
And that's the thing. Well, you got to look at who's behind it. You know, this is a woman that for months talked junk about Erica, then saw that my show was getting a little bit higher numbers. So she completely ran around the bend, went full circle, and apologized. She did an apology video to Love by Erica and Mr. Crier, and now going against them again. So, girl, make up your mind.
I just feel like people need to do their research before they speak, honestly, because we know
Right.
what's real, we see what's real. We're not dumb.
I agree. Hey, Rashonda, welcome to the building.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
I've been trying to get on this thing for a long time.
Well, I'm glad you finally made it, sis. Welcome.
Listen, I got something for the say.
Okay.
I really think Latoya bought her own self that ring instead of
Ooh.
Mucker because listen now. Mucker did not do a video giving her that ring. Latoya did a video giving Mucker his ring.
Ooh. Let's
That's
talk
what I'm
about it.
thinking now.
I think that could very well be possible because they only stage pranks. They do. We don't
Right,
even know if
right,
it's a real ring. Like, I dare them to
right.
go get it appraised. How about that?
Exactly.
Every video they post is always about them eating something. What else do they do besides eating?
I know,
What
right?
was the comment? Somebody said that they did a video talking about they were going wedding shopping and ended up going out to lunch and going back. They didn't look at any venues or
Yes.
anything.
Every video they
And they
eating.
did
Like
never did show no wedding or nothing. Like going out shopping for dresses or nothing, or showing he tuxedo for the
right,
wedding and stuff like that.
right. They say
They
they
Yeah.
did
ain't show
all
none
this
of that
stuff and
yet.
Hey, dear. Yeah, Kiana says D. Larry and Jay Roach was on live trying to get Lance to trash Eric. And Lance is a very sweet guy. He really is. And I believe him when he said that they never messed around. Like nothing about him gives me the idea that he would have a child running around and him not take care of it. Like, come on now. Real men don't do things like that.
if
Right.
they don't like Erica so much and they have so much going on in their own lives, why do they keep bringing up Erica so much? Like Erica has not mentioned none of these people.
No,
Like
she doesn't care. And that's the thing that gives me hope because of course that woman has been drugged down the ringer, upside down, you name it, they've come out with it, and yet she keeps focusing on her craft. She puts out music, she puts out good content, she's a very loving person, a very loving mother. She doesn't stoop to their level, you know what I'm saying? Like me, y'all, I be ready to mud wrestle, you hear me? Like I be ready to get down dirty with it just because I feel like people need to be taught a lesson. So she gives me hope and shows me that no, take the higher road and do you. You know, the best way to kill your enemies is with success.
I am so glad she is not responding back calls.
right.
I am so glad she is not responding back. and it's a good thing of it.
And then one of the T pages gonna say, um we this how you know it's real because Crier responded. First of all, anybody would want to clear up their name for some crazy lies you told about them. That doesn't mean it's
Mhm.
true.
Right.
Well, I think too, if you watch one of my last lives a few weeks ago when I was talking to Mr. Cryer, I went in. The one that was called NBA Young Man, I'm talking to you. We went in on his ass. And the reason why was we were saying that if that's your woman, no. If they're talking about her, they're still throwing a shot at you too. So I think Mr. Cryer took that kind of personal. Like, I'm not saying it's just what I've said, the reason why. I wouldn't take all that credit, but I will say that he watched that chat and he understands that that's the person that he loves. So I don't think we're gonna see Mr. Cryer be as quiet as what he's been. I don't think he's just go, like I said, get down and dirty in the trash heap with them, but I would expect that he is going to let them know that they're not going to just be saying just anything and not having a response.
Right.
Right. And then again, did y'all see Latoya? She got all of her furniture in her house. Where Mucker furniture is?
He didn't have
Have y'all
any
paid attention to
because,
that? She
yes,
got her
good
bed,
question.
she got her couch set, everything.
Well, check this out. Before, they moved into this supposed home, the other home that he was living in was not his by lease. It was only a staged home. Like his
Wow.
brother just lets him stay in these homes while he oversees the renovation.
Okay.
Yeah, so he hadn't even been paying rent. Okay, let's be clear. The
Right.
last thing that he leased was an apartment that was in his name, and that was when, of course, I guess he first had gotten separated from his ex-wife. Who I ain't
Right.
go front. Don't y'all want to hear from the ex-wife? Don't y'all think she
I
really
want to
has
hear
some
from
skills?
every ex that he been with. I want to hear
But
from every ex that
it's
Mucker been
funny.
with, every ex that Toya been with. I want to hear from all of them.
It's funny how like
I don't
with
think we have enough
Erica.
time on YouTube, y'all. Come on now. It's only 365 days in a year now. Let's be clear. She in the triple digits. Come on now. Don't forget the ex-husband did say she was on OnlyFans. She was with ministers. She was with men in Chrysler 300. 200s, not even the 300s. Okay,
Dog.
let's be clear. Let's be clear.
But like they take
And
their
it's
time trying
sad.
to dig up everybody that Erica has associated herself with. Like they just want to find anything about her to say this and that. But where's the people that was with them, who's around them? Like they won't like they won't show who's been around them, but they close family.
Right.
That's very true. That's very true. That makes a lot of sense. That if they were this real positive couple, the it couple, like what they're trying to sell us. Okay, where's Cryer's homeboy? Oh, excuse me, not Cryer. Where's Mucka's homeboy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Like
where
where
would
are their
be?
friends and stuff?
Why is it when he wanted to spin the channels, he brought out his brother, he brought out his mother, same as Toya. She got her mother
Yeah.
involved. And look, where is Toya's mother? What do you guys think she thinks about Mucker?
Right. Exactly. Oh, I don't think Latoya mother really like it, cause I don't know. I really can't say that right now, but I really don't think Latoya mother like it.
I don't think she does either because when Toya first started, especially with Mr. Cryer, the mama was all over YouTube. She was getting her best little YouTube on, okay? Let's be clear.
Hmm.
Stans, go ahead now. But y'all, that story had so many loopholes. I listened to it again, and I'm sorry. The little Chrysler 200, she specifically said, let me just go over that she had a friend, or she was at a
Okay, bye.
friend's home from work. I mean, that's why I
Right.
go in about the 200. I'm never gonna let her sit on that because she did state that her friend's brother brought home a friend. So she was insinuating that it was the friend that allegedly conceived her son. But then she said that he had someone hold her in the car. How? Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense.
What I
They
don't
had a sneaky
understand
situation.
is I don't understand how why would she go over her friend's house with her daughter when she has her own place?
You know why. We all know why.
Like,
But
and
why
then
was
she
she trying
walked
to
out
spin
to the
that
car.
lie?
She walked out
I
to the
think it
car
was all
herself.
playing.
Like,
I think it
Definitely.
was all
If
playing.
you ask me, I'm gonna be real with you. I think that it was a menage a trois. I think it was a sex party. I'm gonna just put that out there. Look, I ain't trying to be funny. We hopefully are all grown, okay? But I'm gonna put it out there and just be real. I think it was a sneaky night. It was one of those sneaky everything, under the sun type of nights. And that woman that she said that she was over at her house was involved in it too. That's why she named two other men. Remember, guys, it's some truth in a lie.
Mm-hmm.
right.
And then
Because
again,
Exactly, Elaine. It makes no sense that you would go out to a car with somebody and not leave. What about leaving? What
exactly, why would
about
she go outside?
running and knocking on your friend's door and saying, "Oh my gosh, he just tried me. I'm leaving." What about that? And
right,
you have your
right,
baby
Exactly.
there? Come on now.
Why would you
right.
leave your baby in the house and go outside
And
with them?
yes, and I love the name Drake.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's just it. Like, I don't want to keep jumping topics, but y'all, it's I've been wanting to talk about this all day. Just how crazy these people are with their just fictitious stories with no truth at all, other than them saying it. That's all. When it's their lives, it is. It's their lives. We all know that that was a lie that Toya told her husband, and she really felt he was gullible, if you ask me, because she had probably gotten away with so many lies in talking to him. She never
Right,
thought she would be on YouTube and have us critiquing her story. At the time, it sounded good to her. And even he said it himself that a Chrysler 200 was her favorite car at the time.
right,
Right, so it was
None of
easy
that
to
had,
just come up with that car because it was her favorite car.
yeah,
So she knew that was the first thing that came to her mind.
exactly. Yeah, I really think the name is adorable. I really do too. And that's the thing, y'all. Like, this baby is gonna grow up with all the love it needs. It's got two older brothers, a stable home, a great source of income coming in. That's what it's about. Like, screw them haters.
right.
Like, if I
I
was
know,
loved by
right,
her, I'd put up a video now, just crack up laughing. I wouldn't even talk, just laugh, because they gave it
right,
their best shot and they made themselves look stupid and bitter like they are.
right.
Right.
I can tell you another thing too. Latoya newborn baby got Mucka mother skin color.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That
you know
baby
how
got his
babies are,
mama
though. He
skin
might
color.
he might get his little tan on a little later, because my son is about my complexion now. But for months, he really was very bright, like for real.
Right,
Like, he looked just like his father, but he had his facial features like his father, but his
uh,
color was a little lighter. But now he's nice and chocolatey, which you know how it
yeah,
is. We make all colors,
right, right,
so you know
exactly.
how that goes.
But
But he is a beautiful baby, though. I'll tell you that.
yes, he is.
Like a
I mean, a
dream.
handsome baby. That baby so
Uh-huh.
handsome.
Very. Very.
But I don't
Exactly.
think
He's happy.
he gonna get too dark though. I don't think he gonna get too dark.
No, I don't think it's so either. I think he'll probably be in that light brown, probably maybe around Cam, a little lighter,
Later, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But she makes beautiful sons, and that's just it. Like,
exactly.
trying to knock this woman down, it's stupid as hell, because God blessed her, obviously. Like, she could turn off this app and never again have people talk to her the way that they talk to you on this app. And that's the
Yes,
truth. So it
ma'am.
doesn't matter. They can give it their best shots. But it
Yes,
puzzles
ma'am.
me why they go to all these different people. Because I know y'all like the little Empire chick that stole my format. I get it, okay? But please note that she was Team Mucker and Toya for a long time too. They always have had a group of individuals that were treating Love by Erica like crap.
Right.
Right? It would
And
be
then
a
again,
whole group of them.
I can't stand Queen Tell the Ratchet. I can't stand it. Ghetto YouTuber Ratchet. I can't stand that girl.
Oh yeah, girl, I'm
She
ratchet,
make
but
me so
that's
sick.
just too much. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's ratchet mixed with crazy. Okay, that's
I mean,
when
she
ratchet
too
meets cray
ratchet.
cray. And you can tell she hates Erica. I feel she's really
Exactly,
jealous. Like
exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I feel she wishes she could be in Erica's shoes.
She hate
Yeah,
Erica so
like
much. She
when I'm
can't
talking
stand
about
her.
Erica. Yes, when I'm talking about Erica, I'm an older woman. So my
Right.
daughter, like I got a son that's only like what a year and a half younger than Erica. So I'm coming from a mothering point, like, oh no, leave that girl alone because I'm a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they are not doing that. They come from a point of I'm just jealous.
Right.
But they claim how so bad Erica is as a person. But all they do is talk about her. Like, do something else. Talk about somebody that do good stuff then.
I mean, like, they don't never say nothing good about her.
Right, nothing. Like, they just saying bad, bad, bad. Like, they just come up with anything.
Every video
Yeah,
they
like
do.
talk about how bad your wig is. Talk about how, like in other words, turn the camera on yourself. Tell about your life, like, because
I know,
nobody's
yeah.
life perfect. We all go through stuff. She just had a baby, and she has multiple kids by multiple different daddies. So why
Right.
is it she would just talk about Erica and not her multiple children's fathers? Right? Do that. Go live about that,
Right.
but she won't. But she won't. And then I'm gonna be real with you, girl. I don't even see how Jay's reaction. Keep her little husband with them gold teeth sticking out all the way out the
Ooh,
damn 5
look
foot
like a
front of her
rat
mouth.
and think she all this and that.
And y'all, I haven't watched her video. I know in about 6, 7 months, right? But the other night, YouTube messy.
I'm
I was,
glad she did
scrolling looking
everyone.
for something to watch, and I had watched Love by Erica. I mean, no, it was the night I think Mr. Cryer had put out the video saying that he was never gonna let Erica go again that night. So after that video, it suggested her video. And I'm like, oh Lord, what in the hell is she talking about? So I clicked on it, y'all. I couldn't believe what she was saying. Like a troll, somebody said something like that wasn't their regular name, but they missed her. And she took it as that was Erica. And she did a 45-minute show, well, 30-minute, 45 minutes, talking about how she knew that was Erica and she knows that Erica missed her because she was the only real one around her and she done lost. Girl, are you crazy? Girl, if you don't shut up,
Tell us
Erica
somebody
is
that was
not
Erica.
thinking about
Erica,
you.
that's not even Erica. Like, girl, what is you? These people think
No,
that, like, I don't know, it's just some, they think the world revolves around them is, and people, they really think people is really paying attention to them when they not. Like, they just
not
talking
at
to the
all.
world.
I'm gonna be real with you. Content creators, especially, don't really watch people they don't like. Other people watch for us. That's the truth. Like, I'm not going to sit up there and watch her videos like that. Or like say the Muckas. If it's a video that like they say, let's say when she did the Roach comment video where she was going off on Erica. My DMs went off and did not stop. Do you hear what I'm saying? Everybody and their mama, every 10 minutes, I was getting a notification like, hey, Wicked Angel, I know you're busy, but did you check out Latoya's last video? She talking about Erica. That's how I know to say, okay, I'm going to watch it. You get what I'm saying? But for the most
Mhm.
part, people would just send me a message and say, girl, they swear they went going shopping for the house. Didn't do nothing but go out and eat.
The thing is, Latoya, she it's so much stuff that's already been said about Latoya, but she don't want to address. But as soon as Erica says the truth, like the video she made where Latoya reached out to Crier, Latoya knew all that stuff was true, so she was so quick to make a video on Erica because she knew everything that Erica was saying was true in that video, and she had proof
Mm-hmm.
because Mr. Crier told her. Like, why you
Yes,
don't
and
address
that
all those
upset her
other
so
videos
bad.
made on you? You was
Thank
so
you,
quick
Asia
to
B. I love you too.
she was so
You're
quick to talk about
absolutely right.
Erica, but so many other people talked about her about so many other things, but she won't address that. But she was so quick to talk about Erica.
I noticed that too. And that's what pisses us off because we're sitting here, we're watching, and it's all entertaining. Okay, it is. But it's a shame when Erica chooses not to engage and tries to do the best she can, not to worry about them. Wait a minute, hold on, somebody giving out a number. I'm gonna pause it for a second, baby.
Okay.
Okay, my bad, baby. They were giving out a phone number. I didn't want y'all to catch it. But yeah, but it's a shame that when they do that because we're watching, and we want to be entertained, but it comes to a point where it really is bullying and harassment. It really is
Right.
because they don't give that same energy to nobody else, just her. That's just like
Exactly.
I've had people like I no lie, I just saw a video that was done about me like a couple of months ago, and I just saw it, right? So I'm like, oh, let me see what these bitches were talking about. I go in the live, and I kid you not, the somebody, I don't know who it was that typed in that chat, because I couldn't see the live chat. You know how they
Hmm.
stopped the live chat from showing, so I couldn't see
Right.
who the person was. But they were like, "That's that B Wicked Angel. Yeah, that's her in a fake name." And I'm thinking, I don't use any fake name. I'm like, that's me. I don't use no fake names. I go in lives all day cussing people out. What I'm gonna use a fake name for? You know what I mean? But they were like, get that bitch. Bitch, don't come over here with that. Come up here on the camera. And I'm like, whoa, that's not me. It wasn't me. And they went on and on to, oh yeah, that's her. That's her. We know you. We know you. And I'm like, what
That's
did
the
that
thing.
person
Like they be
say?
making people like really like stalking them, watching them so hard, but like it's just y'all making a whole like show based off of bashing somebody else. Like what? How do y'all get entertainment about just talking about somebody that you don't even know, don't know you, and hasn't did anything? They just telling their truth, showing you their life story, but y'all so quick to
Mm-hmm.
praise the people that come on here, act so holy, act so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
Mm-hmm.
praise them.
But that's so fake. It's so fake. I swear it is. It is amazing because one of the things that I didn't understand was why people didn't question, like, okay, now you're saying she's a witch, but 2 days ago you swore she was your sister and you loved her. Make it make sense.
Right.
Because then you would have been saying that you were basically doing whatever I was doing up until, but the truth is that's just how people do it. And I guess some people just don't care for the truth. They just want to listen. I guess that's it. But when I read the comments of this fake reality T page and knowing that it's Fifi slow ass, it just pissed me all the way off. Because the comments were like, "Oh yeah, we already knew it." So Mr.
Right. Like
Kyle,
all
that's
they
why he didn't
do.
sign the birth certificate. Who said Mr. Crying on that baby's birth certificate?
Exactly. Like I don't understand why like they make a video and all the comments is, "Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, Mr. Cry is not the father. He just acted like the father. Yeah, yeah."
Yes.
Like what? Who would pretend to be somebody else's
Yes.
father? Why would he do that? Like it's
Yes.
common sense. Come on now.
And just give Mr. Cryer credit. Mr. Cryer in his 50s, you really think he gonna scoop up a little baby that's not his? Are you
That's what I'm
kidding me?
saying. And plus, when the situation happened between him and Erica, he was so mad and saying how like with the twin situation. So why would he
Yes.
pretend? Why when they was going through all that? If Mr. Cryer wasn't the father, you think he would have stepped up to the plate back then? Because they were going through it where like you would think they hated each other. So
If
if
Lance
that's
would
the
have been,
case,
if it would have been some real truth to that Lance situation, it would have come out then. In other words,
exactly, because
Mr.
they was
Cry
going
was not
through it.
playing. And
Right.
you can tell it's authentic because he even speaks about how bad he kind of felt when he actually had to see his son's mouth being swabbed like that. You know, that he felt some kind of
Right.
way because he knew in his heart that was his child. He was just mad.
Exactly. Like they just skipping over like why would he lie to pretend like somebody is his child? Like they make zero sense. And if that's the case, why he didn't do it with Mucker's child? He did it. He know that's Mucker's baby. Like
Mm-hmm.
just because him and Erica are like together or whatever, he's not saying, "Oh yeah, that's my baby, that's my bio." Like if he's not doing that with this baby, why y'all think he did it with that baby? Like
I agree. And I think Erica learned a valuable lesson throughout her couple of years or few years on YouTube. And one thing that I think she learned is how to be authentic. And that the truth is really gonna set you free. And she's come clean with the stuff that she said wrong. And that's what they don't want to give her credit for. They just want to keep going back in the past with these dumb behind the things. But hold on, you the family member. Girl, we want to know the family tea, you know? Now, if they would have came up talking about, Erica chicken be dry, or, Erica took their shoes when they were getting ready for the prom. Okay, that's a cousin. You know what I mean?
right.
But all of this stuff talking about cousin A. Okay, guys, so cousin A. Girl, if you don't stop.
That's what I was
Every time
saying.
she
Like
says cousin, yeah, I want to choke her. And I'm on her head. So yeah, I've been watching those videos real close to see what I can send to YouTube. Because I'm not playing with her. Like for real, she really did commit fraud. She really did scam my supporters. And I'm not playing with her. Like that's already been sent to the people that need to be sent to. So yeah, I watch her videos just because I'm showing them of what she's capable of doing. And her having that fake page, trying to insist that she's somewhere else. Okay, baby, you can try and fake it all you want, but I guarantee you, YouTube and their IP addresses and their system knows different. So keep playing. Keep freaking playing.
yeah, and
Keep playing.
I don't understand how people really think that's Erica's cousin because no matter first of all, the first video she said was, "Oh, I'm coming on here saying this about her because she's embarrassing us." Who are you? We don't even know who you are. Like, you just saying you're Erica's cousin. So who is she embarrassing? We don't know your name. We don't know your last name.
You
You're
don't
just saying
know,
you're
girl.
Erica's
She
cousin.
don't even know. We know she don't know who her daddy is. So she come from a chain of them. Don't know the daddy. But that who calls their cousin E? For God's sakes, let's be clear.
Like what? She talked about some Erica. She's embarrassing our family. First of all, we don't know you. We don't know you at all. You just coming on here saying you're Erica's cousin, and then you're saying, "Oh well, this needs to be exposed about her." First of all, you're only posting old YouTube videos about Erica that everybody already
Mm-hmm.
saw. Shade Shade Room post already saw that. Everybody saw these videos of Erica already. Why are you bringing up past videos? If you're her cousin, you should have way more stuff on her that you claim you do, but you only got YouTube tea. You don't got no real family tea. You only got YouTube stuff that everybody else see. Like it makes zero sense.
It
It doesn't.
makes no sense at all. It makes absolutely no sense at all. At all. At all. It makes no sense. And they it's like an insult on our intelligence. Like we love to be entertained, but you need to give us some real entertainment. Like
Right?
I was upset when she and Crier had their little fallout, but I knew that was real. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you
Hmm.
could tell because it was raw emotion. So in that sense, it made for good entertainment for people that, they might not lean towards either one of them. They kind of just wanted to see what was going on. So people were like tennis ball, like tennis playing, watching, people on both devices watching what both of them had to say. But this is just sad. This is just, and cousin A saying, okay, guys, hold on. It's like, girl, if you don't shut up, if you don't shut up
And
and go
then she
find out
made
whose children.
then after that video, Crier,
Hmm.
she talked about some. Oh well, it looks like Mr. Crier saw our video, so he knows it's true, you guys. He knows it's true what I said. First of all, how does that mean it's true? Because he responded to y'all video and showed y'all how stupid y'all sound. Like,
Oh, good point, Adrian. Adrian says that's not her cousin anyway, because when she did the interview with the so-called baby daddy, why she had to tell the man that she's the cousin? Don't you think he would know her? Facts.
exactly.
Facts. And all of Love by Erica's family, you can tell they know she's on YouTube. I mean, she's been to the functions. She goes home
Right.
regularly. I mean, come on now.
Right, like, and Mr. Crier been to the family functions with Erica when they be out in the country. Like, I'm pretty sure he know more family members than just her mom and brother. Like, it's been like a bunch of family there. So if you're Erica cousin
Mm-hmm.
and you know all this tea on Erica, you would know way more than you just showing old YouTube videos that everybody already seen.
Exactly. Exactly. And she wasn't even watching this close, so she really doesn't even realize how much we do. We know. Like seriously, like we keep up with them. We really do know what's going on. Like I can honestly say most of us have been watching for a while, you know. They're
Right.
not getting as many new people, you know, like it's really a lot of people that's been familiar with them that I feel that are catching on to just how interesting their stuff is. But the sector in itself has been like a steam engine for a lot of years with a lot of the different content creators. They came up in that wave, you know, like with their son and with Mr. Crier's son. So
Right.
what's the deal with that? Do you think these people are gonna get bored and stop, or do you think like I think, and they're just looking for the people that dislike them too?
I feel like they will literally continue and continue to make fake stuff on Erica. I feel like they're just gonna keep doing it because how long have they been doing it? They've been doing this
Mm-hmm.
since Erica came on YouTube. Ever since that stuff with Chris Sales and them happened, everybody just start hating Erica, and then they just
Mm-hmm.
start just like coming up with fake stuff. Like, you know how when somebody, like, you already don't like somebody, so you just try to make it where everybody does not like this person. So you keep coming
Well,
up,
yeah, but they. Oh,
huh?
please go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off.
So like they just keep coming up with more and more lies and more people to join in on picking on somebody when they already down. They keep doing that to Erica. Like they just gonna keep doing it, no matter if she ignored it or not, because they know people go tune in and be like, "Oh yeah, Erica liar. She's a liar. Yeah, she did this back then with Crier. She did
Yeah,
this back then."
she hadn't changed.
Right. That's how they be. They're gonna keep
Well, I
continuing
hope
to
so.
do
Anna
it.
Bear. Anna Bear says she believes that they're going to fade out. I hope they
I
do,
hope
but my
so.
thing is, they know that it's a handful of people that dislike them, so they're banking
Right.
on those people. It's like crumbs. And then
Mm,
so don't go around calling people roaches when you going around chasing crumbs. Like call yourself a roach. Like we need to name them Roach Gang. If we LBE gang, then they're Roach Gang. Let's be clear. Because all of them do the same thing. From J Michael to Jay's reaction to the other one, talking about Popo. And girl, cut it out. Like, cut it out for one of these YouTubers take your husband because I know it ain't hard. I know if he went to you, girl, it'll be a little or nothing. If one of these women in my audience bat their eyes with him, he is out of there. Okay. He'll be doing pranks in no time. And it's sad because she too is somebody that just acts miserable, you know. And I think I talked about this months ago when it first happened. But when she accused Love by Erica of doing her wrong, she didn't. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. But like y'all, I think I mentioned this before, but when she got mad at Love by Erica, it was because she thought Love by Erica had like betrayed her somehow with me. You know, like I was her new little content creator friend, and that never happened. That never happened. Love by Erica had the 19 and took a couple of weeks off of everything just to concentrate on getting better, you know? And that was what made her jump out the window and just start talking junk to her for no reason. And then doing lives talking about I work for Love by Erica and all this. And it was no way I could say the stuff I knew and said unless I worked with Love by Erica. But the truth was, Erica hadn't told me nothing, y'all. I really was just going out what I observed, just like what y'all do. Just how we observing that this YouTube reality is a bunch of shit. We're intelligent. We can form an opinion.
That's why
So it was never even no reason for all that hate.
I feel like they turned on you and act like that towards you just because people genuinely like you for you. You don't have to just sit there and bash people all day and get all the comments to agree. Like, you let people have their own opinion and everything. Like, you just don't let people sit
Mm-hmm.
there and bash somebody. That's what they don't like. They want it to be a group of them talking about one person, and they know that's not you. So that's why they
Yeah.
want to separate you and then make their own little channel with their own little people on it so they can just
Mm-hmm.
bash people all day.
And it's sad because I'm telling you that has to be a hate that they have for themselves or it's something that they're lacking within themselves. Because anybody else, like in other words, if you're a younger woman and you see her, it'll make you say, oh wow, okay, I like the way she moves, she's doing way better, she's concentrating on her dreams. Oh wow, she didn't let her circumstances get her down, she used them to her favor, and she keeps working hard, she doesn't let go. You can say all those positive things, and then you can be like, and she got a man with a little money, okay. Or you can do
Right.
what they do is look at her. She ain't all that. Oh, she this, she that. Y'all know that. She a liar. Oh, she did this 20 years ago. Like, come on. That's just
Right.
you have to like love yourself and then you will see the love in other people. And I don't feel that those people do. I feel that those people really see something in her that they wish they had themselves and they don't know how to get it.
Right. And it's like they just
Just
always want to keep talking about
thank you,
Erica.
Jennifer.
Like, when they can't mention the old stuff, they're like, oh, let's come up with a lie about how Mr. Cryer is not the dad. Like, what? And
Hmm.
then they're gonna come up with something else like, oh, Erica's pregnant again by Mr. Cryer. Like, they just gonna keep like going. Like, they just keep coming up with stuff, and then like it's just stupid that people like. It's like they, I don't
Thank you,
know. It's
Natasha.
no way the people that comment on their stuff is real people. Like, are they real? Like, it's no way they actually believe this stuff.
That's what I be wondering. Like, the one of them, Triesha, for instance, she's one of their big fans, and she's always talking about how much she loves them. But when she started talking junk about me on another channel, I reached out to her because one of the other people used to be over here used to talk to her. So I made it a note because that really hurt me. The things she was saying about how she used to come to my channel, but then she stopped. So I reached out to her. I'm like, look, get me this girl number. I want to have a conversation with her. And as soon as we got on the phone, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, Wicked Angel. I didn't mean to talk that way. Sometimes I just make a poor choice of things. And I talked to her again. I'm like, look, that really hurt my feelings because I would never want someone to be thinking that I'm conceited or I don't care about my supporters or any of the stuff that they were trying to say over there, about me. It just wasn't true. And she just totally buckled and just was like, oh no, it's not that way at all. I do this and sometimes I get turned around. And those I feel are the type of people that are listening to them. Like it sounds good when you see their messages and their comments with all that. Oh, you guys are so positive and y'all are such a great couple. But the truth is, no. I'm sorry, these people do not have a backbone and they just want to stand for something against the grain. They don't
Yeah,
know how to say no.
I'm sorry. Like, these people, they act like they don't have a brain of their own, and their excuses is, oh well, I thought this at the moment, so I listened to them. No, like you can't live life like that. Like, yeah, people make mistakes, but like they do things that is literally common sense, and they make it an excuse for it when they get caught or somebody confront them, and they be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, this and that." But they wouldn't say that if you didn't call them or you didn't confront them. They would never apologize or say anything. I'm 18 years old and I've been watching you for a while, and I'll always tune into the shows, and I just real like I'll go back and forth on other people's stuff to see what they're saying, and I'm like, these people are older people, and they be saying the most dumbest things that I've ever heard. And I know I'm young and I'm still gonna make mistakes, but it's like, dang, these people is really
Mm-hmm.
crazy what come out of their mouth. So I'm trying to wonder
Yeah,
what's their
and it
excuse for
makes no
saying this
sense. I'm
stuff.
telling you. I'm telling you, it's got to be self hatred. It's got to be lack of love for themselves because it's just not normal. You should look at somebody that, like, you should look at someone because you enjoy their content. You shouldn't be watching people that you disagree with or dislike that much. That's not normal. That's not normal. I like what Melissa said. She said Jay stabbed Love by Erica in the back. She knew the whole time that Mucka and Toya were messing around, but she was smiling in Love by Erica's face. Tell her she needs to move on and leave Mucker alone. You and don't forget, Melissa. She also said that Love by Erica should not work with Mr. Cryer again. Now, how stupid is that?
No,
And again, I think that's jealousy because you can see on her video when she's tried to make an attempt, they do those videos where they're trying to copy and mimic Love by Erica, and do those where she's done so-called vlogs and whatnot. And it
mm-hmm.
just didn't work for her. Like even the queen chick, even her with her little blue wig on, has tried to do a prank or two. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't work. Now your channel is built off hate, and that's just it. So sorry, not sorry.
And the thing about Latoya is like I was saying this, but when her and Mr. Cryer broke up, she was so quick to make a YouTube video, like so quick. And she claimed she ain't have well, she had a YouTube channel, but she wasn't posting and doing all that stuff. But as soon as her and Mr. Cryer broke up, she was so quick to make her first video. And then
Girl, girl already had the banner, the logo, everything.
yes, she was
Okay,
so
let's be
ready.
clear.
Like as
And I
soon as
think
it
that was
happened.
strategic. I really think that was strategic. What's going on, original man? Okay, what's up? Haven't seen you around here, but welcome to the building. But yeah, now one of the things I wanted to talk about was something that I saw on another page. I didn't actually watch it, but their thumbnail had me laughing because I had actually made it. I just didn't want to put children on my thumbnails like that. I feel kind of funny when it comes to, kind of like privacy of children. But y'all, is that Mucka son or not? Let's get a poll. Cause I asked this poll, like I actually did this story like about a month or so ago. And I'm curious to see if anyone has changed. So I'm gonna ask inside this poll. That way it's in the privacy of you all's feelings and all that. You don't have to show me nothing. And if you're just not coming to the building, please hit the like. Thank you.
I mean, Latoya's so quick to talk about Erica and the DNA test, but she don't know who the father of her son is, and he's like 9, 10 years old.
Yep.
So what are you waiting for? It's years later.
Okay, I asked it. I'm being extra messy, and I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say yes. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm just waiting on some. Wait, hold on. about it. Okay, so look, I did get a little messy and I asked the poll. Okay, but I'm just gonna say and put it out there, yes. And I feel that it's just a matter of time before one of their old school friends or somebody from the neighborhood comes along about these bushes and let it be known of when and how long they've been together. But I truly do,
Somebody
in
needs
my
to.
soul, believe that they've been together. Let's get that vote, y'all. And what would be the reason that you would call a young man junior if you didn't know who his daddy was? Make it make
Exactly.
sense. Please make it make sense. I don't get that part of it. Are they that dirty? Do you think Mucka is that dirty to where he had her in the household with her ex-husband DJ, thinking that that was his child, but really it was a Mucka?
They seem like they don't care about how anybody else feel but they self. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Hmm. I agree. Oh, hold on. Okay, Sharada's back. Hey, welcome, Sharada.
Hey, I was just having some audio network technical
Girl, you know I
difficulties.
have them too. Welcome back. Okay, so I'm being messy. So is Junior Muckers or no?
Oh, definitely. He's dirty.
Wait, so you think that he is capable of having her with her ex-husband DJ, pretending that he was the daddy, but all along he been shipping and dapping with in the 200? Because guys, if y'all don't remember, before he had that car, guess what kind of car Mucker drove? Dun 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 dun. A Chrysler 200.
Honestly, like, ever since Mucker's been on YouTube, he just moves very creepy.
Right?
Like, he gives me, like, creepy vibes around a lot of females.
Right. I agree with that. Like he just creeped me out. Like I can't like he just looks creepy to be honest.
And then him and
Oh,
Lies
y'all
by
so
Poison
messy.
is
We need to call Mari
disgusting.
here. Look at y'all messy. Look at the comments. Hey, Tuesday. Angel, I'm like you. When I saw this thumbnail, my heart aches for that little boy. Several videos ago, she said her son was already having some issues. It could, I'm sure. Shoot, he watch her video and see how fake they are. I know he having issues.
He got mucker head to me.
Some of his facial features for
Definitely that
sure.
forehead,
Yep.
the color. I would say like the little chubbiness, all of it. I'm sorry,
The
y'all. I'm
mouth,
sorry. I think we
the
should call
little
Mari.
smile. Hmm.
Yeah, Fifi ought to make herself valuable and contact the Mari show since obviously she know how to get in touch with him since she has been on there 2 times and we couldn't find her baby daddy. We need to have all them motherfuckers tested. I say everybody but me and Love by Erica need a test. Okay, let's be clear. All of them swab especially J. Michael kids, because I can't even believe he has multiple kids. I don't
Don't
see how
get me
that happened.
started on J. Michael. Oh my god.
What is his issue?
Like, he hates Crier so much that he wants to side with anyone that hates him, to be honest.
Right, and he talking about
Yeah.
some. I should be able to have my opinion. Okay, you should have it, but you coming to the internet talking about somebody that's your your stepson's father. Like this is not just some random person you talking about. This is family.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as Darion gets older, he's going to see all this stuff. And it's just like,
Exactly.
he's going to see you bashing his dad. No one likes to see their dad get bashed.
I
Right.
agree.
Especially when Mr. Crier
I
has always
agree.
been there for
And I
Darion.
agree.
Like, if anything, he's just going to look at J. Michael with
Michelle told me he
disgust.
want to know who his daddy is too.
Oh.
Michelle, fat.
But
Look,
honestly, I feel
look
like
at y'all. Y'all showing out. Look, they talking about the cheeks, the forehead, the little
It
eyes,
really is
everything.
it really is the cheeks though. Like the when he smiled, like bruh.
But honestly, I feel like when
It is
Darion
mucker
gets older,
everywhere.
I feel like when Darion gets older, he's gonna be so disappointed in his mom because she watched his stepdad talk so bad about his dad.
That's true. When children get older, they want answers, And I'm sure that young man loves the heck out of both of them, his stepdad and his father. But as he gets older and he's able to really see what's been going on, you're absolutely right. I think that's going to be a major problem. It
I don't
really
even know
is.
why. I don't even know why Selena allows that. Like, I know you can't control anybody, but at the same time, like, you know what the drama's going to cause. You know that's not. He's not saying all
She's
these positive things. Like, why are you letting him
Hmm.
make
she's
videos?
definitely keeping up. She acts like she doesn't keep up, but we all know she keeps
Right.
up.
You in the same house with him. You definitely know what he doing.
Like he has to
Okay,
tell
so
her
let
what's
me put
going
this
on.
out here because oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, but let me put this out there. What about this? What about ex-wife is pissed because we don't see the kids around him as much because she knows that that's Mucker's son. How about that? Have we ever thought about that? That maybe that's why the ex-wife stays around gone. Maybe that's why, we haven't seen her very much or the kids around him as much. That maybe Toya's been around that long. Maybe she knows that was the baby mama.
I never even thought about
Ooh,
that.
y'all thinking. Let's think about it. And not to say that everyone has to come on YouTube, but it's the way you start is usually the way you go. And he started off saying that he was this great father, with all these videos with his kids. And now all he gives us is him and Toya cheating on their diet.
Exactly. Like there's hardly any videos of him with the kids.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Creole Bay deleted that video of her calling Erica a roach.
She might as well put it back up because let me tell you, baby, we already have it.
We already saw it. We
You might
already
as well put
saved
it
it. Everyone talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Mm-hmm.
going. It's not going
Mm-hmm.
away.
On their Instagram, they always post those protein shakes and stuff, but on their channel, all they eating is outside food.
Yeah. So if you're really trying to lose weight, you would try to be looking at some healthier other options.
Exactly.
Cause Mucker got a gut.
Y'all are so messy. Art Mimi says maybe JM is speaking what Selena would say. That's why she don't mind. Look, we coming back to that because I want to pronounce down the Muckas, but you're right. When we mosey on back to J. Michael, I want to answer that. Art Mimi, because that makes the point. Like maybe that is how Selena feels, but then again, then Selena, you're part of the bitter crew. Calm it down.
I feel
Pick the
like that
winning
is
team.
true because
If Cry ain't taught you nothing, girl, he taught you not to go against him.
Selena tried to act all innocent and be like, "Oh well, he's his own person and he's gonna say his opinion." Like, girl, stop it. Just stop it. She tried to act innocent, like that's not really what she want to say, but we know that's what she wants to say. That's why she let him say it. Because if she didn't agree with what he was saying, that's her husband. She could be like, stop, chill out with all that and stuff. But no, she doesn't do that.
But we know like Cryer has gave it his all when it came to Selena as well. Because he used to work and provide and try to like go the extra mile when it comes to providing
I
for the
agree.
family.
And you can see his work ethic that he puts into YouTube. He puts it into his platform. He goes hard.
Wait, so I got a
When
question.
Latoya was with Cryer going to the gym, I think she was meeting up with Mucker back then. I agree, because she sure gained a lot of weight. She damn sure didn't lose anything when she left Cryer or during that time. She was putting on pounds. And it makes sense because they love going to eat. Let's be clear.
Okay, I got a question. So, some videos that I've seen and Pete stuff. Did Selena cheat on Mr. Cryer with J. Michael?
That's what I always wonder too, because I don't know that
Cause
guy.
I've heard some stuff, and I'm just getting
Yeah.
from that. Did she cheat on him
From
with J. Michael?
from Yes, from what I gather, okay, Mr. Cryer had done his own dirt, so it was more like retaliation, so to speak. That's why he's not as pressed at it. And y'all, I've got some young people listening to some music, so give me a second. I'm going to set up my stuff in another room. So please, if you guys don't mind, please continue with the show. Please continue the conversation. I'll be right back.
Okay, but yeah, I was I just don't understand why J. Michael hates Mr. Carter so bad. Like, it just doesn't make sense. At,
Exactly, especially if you're happy in your inside life and
right.
Pryor's not even like messing with you guys, to be honest. What got you so pressed?
Exactly. And like you
He's acting like him and Cryer did something, like did the dirty or something. He's missing that.
right? Because you would think it would be the bitter ex or somebody that come on here talking about Mr. Carter, but no, it's you. You're a grown man talking about another grown man constantly. Like, what is your problem? Like, you don't got his own blood son in your household right now. Like,
And Cryer's obviously sick of J. Michael always bashing him because he does try.
exactly. And Mr. Carter
He went
already warned
overboard. I think it was a point where Mr. Cryer thought it was kind of cool, because he thought he was going to bring in more income into his family, but then it just went overboard.
oh yeah, because Mr. Carter even said like how him and J. Michael they was doing this little back and forth stuff for entertainment. Then it just kept going and going, and he didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, exactly that. That's exactly it. It was supposed to have, oh, excuse me, baby. It was supposed to have been a series and then it just went wrong.
Yeah, because wasn't there supposed to be like a fight, like a knockout fight or something?
I think so. It it probably was gonna be like how the like drama was with him and
The Prince family.
yeah, the Prince family, but like J. Michael, he like ruins it because when he started bringing up Erica and all these other people, that's how it got ruined. It was only supposed to stay between him and Mr. Cryer, but J. Michael wanna include Erica and all these other people
Hmm.
because he don't like Erica, so that's what ruined it.
I agree. I agree. I agree 100%. And this is the thing. Say like if we could turn back families deal with the whole idea of the stepfather versus the biological father. So had J. Michael done that and then just opened up, made up with Mr. Cryer and shown that two black men together can get along for the sake of the child, he could have went right on covering all the other YouTubers, doing his little music, whatever. And I really think he would have had a very strong base. Mr. Cryer gave that to him, you
Exactly.
know? That's just like Mr. Cryer was introduced to us by his son. But Mr. Cryer's channel isn't based on his son. Every day, Mr. Cryer isn't talking about, okay, guys, let's talk about what Bianca did today. You know what I'm
And he's
saying? It's like
fishing and doing other stuff.
he out of there. He's got his own wave, his own life.
Yeah, that man be going fishing and all of that.
J. Michael
Hmm.
should have took that opportunity to change and make money, but instead he rather bash another family for what? Like, would you rather get money and get along with everybody, or you just rather just bash people that really don't even know you like that? Not
Okay, but
including
this
Mr.
is where you
Carter.
see. Okay, but this is where you see how much he despises Mr. Cryer. That's where you see that because, in other words, he had a chance at unlimited potential, but look what he chose. He chose to just be spiteful and hateful instead.
Right.
And honestly, I feel like Mr. Cryer, I mean, it's good that he tries to help so much people, But sometimes it just bites him so hard with, especially like J. Michael.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It does.
Definitely. And y'all, how many months did Mr. Cryer go without even acknowledging J. Michael?
I know that
Didn't
was
even
hard.
Right.
acknowledge.
Cause if that was me, I would be in prison dragging him.
J. Michael be preaching, like he make one video preaching about something, then the next video, Erica Erica needs to do this. Erica, she hasn't changed. Like shut up.
You haven't changed. The only thing that's changed is his t-shirts, and they all look like they were daggone Darian's at one point. You know, like he probably just put on those shirts, like Mr. Crosby be sending Darian t-shirts and stuff, and he just go take them. You know what I mean? Like, well, oh, you ain't go buy that t-shirt. I'm wearing that. I'm gonna wear that on my next video. Say, yeah, he definitely is a clout chaser. Like, it makes no sense for another grown man to talk about another grown man that much.
Yeah, you would think
That's
that
what I was
he
saying. Like
was like screwing him and he missed it or whatever.
what?
Yeah, but then doesn't talk about Mama Selena. But do y'all remember that time when J. Michael made a he made an ultimatum with Mama Selena and said that she had to cut off Mr. Cryer, and she chose Cryer, and he disappeared for a couple of weeks and came right on back like nothing was wrong. He he acted like he was out of there and came right on back. And I think that he's bitter behind that. I think he hates. I think he picks up on the fact that she looks at it like Mr. Cry is the one, and she probably wishes she didn't throw in the towel so quick. Because remember, she didn't know nothing about YouTube Crier. You know what I'm saying? She just knew about Mr. Cry in the warehouse.
Exactly. And when Mr. Cryer, when he was with her, you see a whole different person from him back then than now. Like he keep up with himself now, get haircuts, dress nice.
Okay.
Back then he was just like just wearing anything, did not keep up with himself. I bet she do wanna
Meanwhile,
go back.
meanwhile, J. Michael struggling
Right. Look a
with
mess every
raggedy
day.
his hair.
Yeah, he be a high ass mess, and he knows it. And he doesn't even care that he's a mess. That's the problem. He don't even care. He just want to. He all he wants to do is talk junk about all cry women. That's it.
Like if you want to
That's
be
it.
on camera
Everybody
that bad, at
but
least make
Selena.
yourself look decent.
I don't know. I've done so many shows about him and told him my thoughts, but it goes in one ear and out the other. He don't care. The more I say it, the more videos he do. So I'm just falling back. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. When he put that clown makeup on, that's when I really was getting worried. Okay.
He
Because
dressing
he
like
was
his true
acting a
self.
clown.
That's his true form. He dressed
Look,
like that
Asia
every
about to have
time.
some beef with Erica. Look at Asia. Asia said, "Girl, Mr. Cry keep himself looking sexy and hot." Okay, but he has upgraded. He definitely has. It's a different lifestyle, and he's explained that in his videos.
I honestly think
That's
that
probably why J. Michael mad. That's why he mad.
And I feel like Mama Selena is mad at Erica because Cryer said that he really loves Erica. So that has her feeling some type of way.
True. True, true, true. And if you look at that whole group of fools, they're like bumbling clowns, all of them in a circus. Because, okay, one, she lost two kids for malnutrition. Okay, let's be clear. Went on Mari. Mari couldn't find the daddies. Okay. Then the other one, well, she, of course, met with a so called co worker, got pregnant by a minister or some daggone body in the 200. We don't know. She was doing OnlyFans and it wasn't with the husband. Then the other one, he took the man's wife, was sneaking with her. Okay, let's be clear. He has multiple children's mothers, and we don't even know nothing about all of that. Lord knows they don't even want to be found. You know. Then the other one Well, she just got a multicolor wigs, okay, and that crazy as hell. Okay, then the other one, he's a serial cheater. He gives out wedding ring or engagement rings, like like he gives out cups of water for the homeless. Yeah, I mean, make it make sense. All of them have this in common,
All of
and
them
then we
are
wonder why they
crazy.
hate.
That's what they get. They all the same, crazy. Like
I don't get it. Me personally, I don't get it. I just wouldn't waste my time. Like I barely watch. Like I said, most of the time people will just send me the videos, and then I can tell if I need to pay attention or not. And lately, I've been hearing the Queen's name, the TL chick. I've been hearing her a lot, and I've definitely been on that Fifi's radar. I told you about that. Definitely been watching her real close.
yeah,
That's why she let JM disrespect her son's father. Oh, I hate I missed your other one. Yeah, throw the whole group away. You facts, LBE gang, where they shining and climbing, transforming right before our eyes. And I ain't gonna front y'all. I really wish them people to really get married. I think Mr. Cryer should give her a ring. Like seriously, I think she has been through enough with him, and I definitely think they have enough love between them to really work it out. And I think she deserves that engagement ring.
I feel
And the
like
best
they would
part
get
about an
married.
engagement ring, you don't have to get married fast because I think they deserve one of those weddings that's really well thought out and put together.
They would get married way
I know
before
she's
Mucker
definitely.
and Latoya do.
Yeah, I feel like she's gone through so much with him. But if they feel like they need to do like some form of like counseling or therapy before they make that step, they should just to air out everything they felt during their
Yes, I
relationship
agree.
because they've been through so much.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's so important, and not even when you've had a lot of issues, but any couple that's wanting to take that next step, whether it be with your church, they do a lot of marriage counseling beforehand, or anybody, because it's a lot of things that you have. Y'all, a wedding is just one day, but a marriage is supposed to be a lifetime. So I definitely think they would probably do, a lot of good justice if they did take time to get proper counseling and kind of just put it all out on the table. And I think they would be willing to do it. I really think Cryer has gotten to the point where he would be open to that. I really see that happening. Yeah, I ain't fronting. I'm all about love. Love, love, love. Let me put my love flowers up because ain't nobody sent me no flowers today. Okay. Okay, I got my own flowers. Okay. Ain't they pretty? All right. But it is what it is. We just have to like keep watching and know that these people are real people, so they're not going to be perfect, but at least they show us who they really are and not try and be a mask. The person loved by Erica shows us on camera. That's the person she is behind the camera. Same as Mr. Cryer. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, he can lose his shit, but who can't? We all do it. We all do it.
And I hate when like these people they was talking about some, oh, Mr. Cryer, he's just faking for the cameras. He's just faking for the cameras. First of all, Mr. Cryer, he's been there for Erica for dang near this whole pregnancy. So everything was not filmed on the cameras. The days that Erica came to him crying about how all these people was bashing her when Latoya and Mucker was doing they shady stuff, like that stuff wasn't on camera. He was actually there for her when she was depressed and she was really down. Like, do they not understand that? Y'all just skipping over the fact when they post stuff, yeah, it's happy videos and stuff, but that does not mean he's not there for her off of camera.
I agree with you. Yeah, Annabelle over there celebrating. Okay. Yeah, Felicia's right. I think they've both done damage, but I think the damage that Erica did was a little bit less. But that's just it, y'all. Usually men take longer to kind of get up with the plan. Okay, so look, guys, I love you all. But I'm gonna be real with you. It is a cookout going on, and I'm ready to go get me a burger. So I'm ready to go on and end this live. Any last words? Sharada, not sure what happened, baby. I hope you come back up so you can say your final thing. So, what would you like to say, baby, before we close out the show, Capri?
Well, I just hope they just chill out with these crazy lies they keep coming up with about Erica because, like, it's ridiculous at this point. Like, y'all just need to stop. Like, it's making
Mhm.
y'all look crazy, not Erica. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Well, thank you, and I want to thank you for coming up on the panel. I hope you'll come back. I am going to be going live tomorrow, and guys, I do apologize, y'all. I've had a lot going on. I have, and I've been going through a lot of my older videos, finding a lot of little jewels. So please look out for those. I'm going to be putting those up as soon as possible. Now, I did say I was going to be putting up the live about J. Michael in the papers, but y'all, I do have respect for people's children, and that's the only reason why I haven't put that up. But I just want y'all to know that that was a true thing. It is still a true thing, and that makes us wonder even more as to why Mucker was so open to be with the woman who was suspected of having the ABCs. I mean, not saying people can't be with people like that, but he never questioned it. He just ran up into the first night by their words. So that says a lot, okay? So I love you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And yeah, T Page, look, sweetie, this ain't what you want. If you think you getting away with something, I just want you to know that by the grace of God, Google LLC, okay, who owns YouTube, is well aware of every single thing that you've done and doing. Okay. And with that, I love you guys. Peace be. I'm out. Oh, Sharada, you're back. My bad. Let me give you a chance to close out. Well, my bad, sis. Oh, shoot. What would you like to say?
I would just like to say that people need to chill on Erica, especially the Muckers and Creole Bay. We just sick and tired of
Facts.
your drama. But we're still gonna
Facts.
call it out every single chance we get, even if you delete or not delete comments.
Facts. No, Harriet. It's definitely Fifi behind that fake page, baby. It is definitely 100% Fifi. Trust and believe that. If you watch that video, especially the one that she did with the alleged ex husband, you can hear the same voice. Okay. Thank you, Sharada. Thank you, Capri, for coming up on the panel. And you guys, I hope some more of you guys will come up. I love interacting with you guys on the panel. And if you like, I do have a call in number in case you guys that don't want to get up on the panel but might want to actually call in. So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna just stay on their heads. And so love by Erica, she can concentrate on what she need to concentrate on. Obviously, she's snatching that body up. She's looking great, feeling great, and enjoying her children. Like I hope every single last one of you in the audience, even my haters, are doing. Okay, stop hating on me, dummies, and go be with your children. Okay, my children are grown. Okay, I got 20 something year olds in the world. I did my job. Okay. Okay, so now I'm a mother to everybody I come in contact with, and that is why I take up for this child. Love by Erica doesn't need me. Let's be clear. She is one of the strongest young women I've seen, and I learned from her. Let's be clear, okay? Let's be mother freaking clear. She teaches me, okay? But I really do have an admiration for these people, and I ain't gonna let up. I'm not. Now, as far as my little weak haters, child, look here, I'm still road to 5,000, baby, and I got so many more thousands to go. So you might as well just, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell you. I told you to play in quicksand, but now I'm gonna just tell you to just go and do whatever you want to do, but you cannot make me mad, can't upset me. The only thing you can do is show me the people that I don't need to be around, and I was right for cutting y'all off. So, peace, y'all. Love you. I'm out.